good.
So, but this is game 3, best of 5. So now it's a best of 3 because it's 1-1. Daft Gank won the last one. Once Steep Sets won the second. I'm Fafnir. I'm casting this with my good friend Mr. Blue.
Yo, is it team or party that should be open mic?
Team should be open
Team.
mic.
All right, good.
That means they'll hear you in client if somebody's watching it on the ticket replay.
Okay, perfect.
So, Tree has been a value ban. Daft Gank's banned it each time. They banned Spirit Breaker first game, then once Steep Sets picked it up first pick when they banned the Tide, which is not something you see happen, but it did.
Yeah, that's weird. That's just a hero that exists, you know.
Well, the first game they ran Zeus Tide, and Tide would just he just got 2 3-man ravages every time, and then Zeus dropped Veil and Nimbus and his ult, and the heroes just died. Like, they had a Veno who just he'd get off his ult when he had 100 HP and then be dead, and you're just like, what do we do?
Yeah, so you can definitely sense that that 5-game matchup meta going on right now with these bans. Holy crap!
Yeah, they banned out the Zeus because once Steep Steps they played Zeus and Skywrath. I feel like their mid player likes to play these snowbally murder heroes, so they banned it out this time. And Steep Sets bans out the Tide, and the only thing I can think of is they thought Daft Gank would take it away from them. So.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised at that. But then again, I mean, Tide's a solid all-around hero, especially for this level. Like, as someone who's at this level, Tide's just one of those heroes that you can just throw that hero, first pick, last pick, doesn't matter. He's going to get off his ultimate, and it's going to hit at least 2 people if the guy is not completely blind, right? Like, it's just the ease of execution on that hero is pretty good. It's a straightforward pick, so it makes sense to ban it early, even if it's not a high priority in meta right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole thing of, both these teams have been drafting for team fight. Like, you could see it. Spectre, Sven, Spectre, team fight heavy lineups. And if you're going to go team fight heavy, it's hard to go wrong with Tide. Zeus is pretty great. Earthshaker is another great one. So they picked up another guy. Probably their offlaner, but you never know. People can run it a little weird. Might see a mid-shaker.
Have you been seeing the polls that I just saw Capitalist doing some of that on his stream today? The polls on the Radiant offlane camp?
Yeah, you do some weird Fissure stuff, and it makes them dance in a specific way. I don't think Cap do it. I think I saw somebody on, maybe it was E stream did it for him, he is Legion, and they did some weird, Earthshaker came and just pulled. It's just, what the heck?
Yeah,
what is happening?
Pull through, you can pull all the way through to the second camp. It's pretty awesome. Whoa. Okay, Centaur pick.
Centaur. Once he has Axe, he's great against Earthshaker, but before then, a good Fissure means your ult doesn't do crap. But, I mean, I think with Tide out, I just wonder if there's many other offlaners that play, if they don't want to play an Axe or an Underlord or something.
Right, and to me, they're two very different kinds of offlaners, and you'd be like, what are you talking about? They're both strength heroes that need a blink dagger to be effective, but to me, in lane, they're very different. Centaur needs to farm quickly and farm well, and Shaker just needs his levels because he knows eventually he'll have the farming tools he needs. So I'd be interested to see the way that the two teams approach those offlane picks, assuming Earthshaker is offlane. I mean, I love my support Shaker, but it definitely seems like offlane Shaker has been the way to go.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's just one of those heroes that needs items, and if Heroes of 4, your items come so late, it generally doesn't work. So, I like the Kunkka pickup. Daft Gank ran the Kunkka last time. It did a lot of work. So we'll see what Steep Sets can do with it. Kunkka is, if you can find the Earthshaker, I think he's the priority X target. And there they pick up a nice counter there. The only thing I'd say is that it's a little dicey to run and support Omni Knight or support Earthshaker, and they're going to have to run one of them support.
One of them is going to be support, unless we see a carry Shaker. It's game 3. They could throw that curveball here. You never know.
I mean, carry Shaker.
Carry Omni Knight.
Carry Omni Knight. I guess you could run something you could run some weird aggro situations, but overall, I'm guessing the Omni ends up being a support. Lifestealer Jug have been priority bans in the second phase for both teams. So I'm guessing they'll ban out the Jug now. Yep. If you have a Kunkka, no free BKBs for you if you can avoid it. But they've already picked an Omni Knight, so he can already counter out the X if he saves it. So it means an X isn't an instant kill or an instant initiation if the Omni Knight's on his game. But we'll see.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The Lifestealer and Jug bans I love. I think they're heroes that don't necessarily like to deal with the Omni Earthshaker, right? I mean, I just still it is kind of greedy, like you said, to be running both the Omni Knight and the Earthshaker. You're sacrificing your lanes immediately, and they know this, you know, in the second phase, which means they have a lot of time to take advantage of this. Want steep steps, Seth says.
But I mean, they didn't take advantage of it last time. They picked an Abaddon, Spirit Breaker, and they didn't run with the Spectre. Like, the Spectre had good farm, had a secure lane. Part of that was they picked the Dazzle, and yes, they did try to aggro the Spectre eventually, but they didn't punish it early before Spectre had that poor man, before she had the boots. So, maybe they're not comfortable. Maybe they just don't like to run that sort of aggression.
Silencer.
So.
Okay, Silencer here. That's an interesting one. I mean, it makes sense. It's decent against those two. It's just not something that immediately comes to mind for me. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that one?
I think it's really great. So if you're assuming the Omni Knight support, he's not going to have his Greaves fast. He's not going to have a fast Lotus. He's not going to have a fast Yules or whatever. So since as far as greedy 4s go, Silencer does great against Omni Knight, because the second the fight starts, the second your X initiation happens, you just hit R and nothing happens. Like, nada. Yeah. So we've got Oracle Omni Knight. Are we seeing a Huskar?
I mean,
don't be disgusted by the idea of it.
I don't know. I mean, the Oracle, even if you don't, like, Oracle's a decent, laning support in the 5 role. So I mean, that's fine. It just really depends on the person that's wielding Oracle, right? And not only that, but the people that Oracle's supporting. It's weird, and this hero and Io are 2 heroes that they have a low win rate, and I think they always will, because it's not just about you as a player and how well you do on that hero. It's also how your team plays around it. And so that's the only thing that worries me. I hope they've done a little practice with Oracle, or they might be thrown off their game a bit.
Yeah, the main thing I'd say is because of their combo, like, if they haven't played with it, the one thing I'll say is because they have double save heroes, you could easily see Omni and Oracle both dump too many spells on one hero, and then you're just left with one hero who doesn't die, but then the fight goes against you because you spent all of your resources to save one hero.
Yeah, that's a really good point. You might be overcompensating on one hero, and then, like you said, wasting major spells on him, and then all of a sudden you're down a huge team fight spell, and you're already at a disadvantage. And these are heroes, again, just at a basic level, they don't have stuns and they don't do damage, right? Purify does a great amount of damage, but you have to be in a certain situation for that. And then, who are you counting to turn that around on? Centaur, he's already beefy. Oh, the Sniper pick. I kind of like this, honestly.
Sniper's been banned both prior games. I think it was last phase banned, so maybe they wanted to finally secure it. I mean, I'm liking a Huskar more and more. Like, Sniper just doesn't feel like the raw... Like, he does a lot of mixed damage, and he can easily get jumped upon, so, I mean...
He definitely can. Yeah, I think... I think if they had, an Oracle type on their side, on the Radiant side, I might feel good about it. But at this point, it looks like you're running. It looks like you're running a Silencer support, unless you go like Silencer mid, Sniper carry lane.
Yeah, that's. So you go Silencer carry. Like, Silencer carry is fine too.
Yeah,
I think it's more. I think it's more common than Sniper carry.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You could definitely run that, and then if you do that, you still have the opportunity to have one of those bail me out type Dazzle type heroes, But in the Sniper pick, you do open yourself up to some pretty aggressive carries. PA is a perfect one. That was one that came to mind.
Yeah, Huskar PA with an Oracle with an Omni Knight frees up this Phantom Assassin a lot to dive. The only thing I will say is Centaur's pretty good against PA. He does a lot of magical, is very tanky, can utilize Blade Mail and Return to do a lot of damage to PA.
Yeah.
I'm curious if that's a mid PA or not. Like, it's a pretty good matchup for PA mid. I like the Huskar ban there.
Yeah.
Because the PA mid, Huskar, like, that's some MVP Phoenix crap, but man, it's scary. Like,
yeah, run at you heroes with 1 or 2 bailout spells. Yeah, that's absolutely like an MVP type lineup, which I just love to watch. If I had it my way, that'd be my kind of team. The AM pick is.
They want to do
okay.
some maybe.
I don't know.
Sniper's really good against Dusa, like.
Storm
Oh,
Spirit.
there you go. That's why.
Right.
That's why. That makes sense.
Well, Storm's great against Sniper.
He's pretty good against Silencer too, because you can build a Yules, and it's not a big deal to build a Yules on him, because like a lot of heroes, like, oh, you've committed in, now you Yules yourself, you're screwed. He just zips back out. Like, later nerds.
No, I love the Yules. I think I've turned around on that. I like the idea sometimes, or if it's a lineup that wants to jump on you, and this definitely seems like with the Silencer pick, the Centaur, Kunkka, like there's a lot of spells you can deal with or mitigate with a Yules, so that might be a good pickup on him. But we'll see how the laning phase turns out. If he starts crushing, then
you're just like, I can get a 15-minute Bloodstone, I'm going to do that, and you die 5 times because you could have had a Yules.
What do you think they're picking here with the last pick? I'm trying to think of what the play is here. Do they go carry? Do they go carry Silencer? Do they pick their carry here?
I think you've got to pick a carry. I think you got to run a support Silencer. I think you pick somebody who can.
Templar Assassin.
Okay.
All right.
So
carry lane sniper.
Carry lane sniper. That's rough. Yep, it's carry lane sniper. Okay, that's fine. I do like that. The Silencer is a support, but I'm not a huge fan of the lineup in general. I'd give the lineup advantage to Daft Gank. The one thing I'll say, though, is they don't have as much damage, like just from their heroes' levels, so they need to get items up on the PA and Storm so they can start killing people. And TA is one of those heroes that should come online faster than Storm, and around the same time as Phantom Assassin. And Sniper I actually really like against Phantom Assassin in a lot of ways, because if you can avoid getting jumped upon, you put down shrapnel and you can assassinate, and she has no HP. Yeah, she has no HP.
The worst, yeah.
So it will be interesting to see how this turns out. So much comes down to how do Omni and Oracle do.
Yeah, I agree. The only thing I would add is also, I think the key lane to look at is that Centaur versus PA plus Oracle lane. I think that's the one. If PA has a good lane, I think that makes life much easier on the Dire side, and I think they have a major advantage if that happens. And so that's the thing I'm looking for, is to see how that lane goes. But it looks like we have an early smoke.
Yeah, Daft Gank has consistently TP'd out someone to place a ward down. Meanwhile, WSS, because want steep sets is hard to say. That's what I tend to say. They have not prioritized TPs out to get vision, and it's given them a pretty decent vision advantage most of these games. So, still, and neither side's
this greedy. Look at this. He's picking up a stick and 2 slippers.
What?
Yeah, stick, 2 slippers, Centaur. Little greedy.
Oh, and they're pinging out that there might be a ward, but they. Yeah,
Oh.
interesting. Might be a wasted D ward
Shaker with the Jabates, yeah.
Yeah. They are running the offlane Omni support, if you look here. But offlane Omni can't pressure a sniper. Like, that's the thing. Like, by picking a sniper, you kind of upset them. But the thing is that once he has Poor Man's Shield, the sniper can't really threaten the Omni as long as he has Repel.
Yeah, and Omni also went for a super greedy build, just a Stout Shield, Quelling Blade, Tango, and Mango against a lineup that has a Silencer, early on is pretty great laning, and Kunkka too. I don't know about this.
I would have, honestly, what I would like to see out of him, and it's asking a lot of your Oracle or Earthshaker, I would have liked to see Poor Man's Shield, Salve, and then pool him some Tangos as well as the Storm. Like,
yeah.
that's actually completely game changing because him having that salve, so he can kind of just do his thing. He did get a nice block. Look, he's getting the range creep through, so that's nice. The TA had the better block against the Storm though, so that's a problem.
Yeah, that's pretty
and
big.
The Psyblade Pain. Oh, he didn't get the deny on the range creep though, so that's good. But man, this is a painful lane for Storm until he hits 6. Meanwhile, up top, the Centaurs just went return level 1. Doesn't have his shield though, so Oracle actually punches him pretty hard. Like if he has a stout, Oracle can't really trade with him, but because he does, there. And Earthshaker's going in. Gets a fissure block onto the TA level 1.
Yeah, but what damage do they do? It's still a level 1 Storm Spirit. It's annoying, but I guess it forces out a TP.
Yeah, it got Conk into TP, which should free up the Omni Knight to do his thing. And the lane's already pushing though. Omni Knight, all he has to do is not die here and just soak up the delicious XP.
The only thing that I forgot about with Oracle is just how wimpy his base damage is. It's 43. So
well, you know why?
Backing Centaur.
They nerfed it. They nerfed it into the ground because he was top tier. Like he used to,
for like 5 minutes.
He was the first pick support for like 2 tournaments in a row, and so they nerfed him. He wasn't even winning those tournaments though. It was funny.
Yeah, like, that was the funny part to me. I remember that. I'm like, really?
I don't think
hard?
I don't think the problem was the hero. I think the teams that were prioritizing him weren't the better teams.
Yeah.
And Storm, you can't man mode a TA. Surprised TA backed off that. Like, Storm didn't have any mana for an extra Remnant. I guess it just didn't check the mana. Storm does have his bottle now, though, so, like, that's a very happy Storm. When you have the bottle a little bit before the TA, like, you were a happy boy.
Yeah, and he's getting the range creeps, so, I mean, it's okay. It's not bad.
This lane is perpetually pushing into this Omni Knight, though, so he should be able to get decent XP. Yeah, nice purification.
Is that because of the block right here? Yeah.
Well, yeah, he blocked that, and he's just, they keep trying to harass him, and it's the classic kind of debate that offlaners do, is you bait them into thinking that they can harass you out of lane, and then really all they're doing is messing up creepy Gloribium. And it looks like Earthshaker's now down here to absorb some XP as well. So that's good. Yeah, and then they messed up the pull there, so they don't get the pull off.
Yeah,
meanwhile, like the storm is actually outlast hitting this TA. Yeah, TA's getting winning the harass war, but man, if you're getting the last hits as a Storm, you don't give a crap. Buys himself another salve and a clarity. Good man. Buy more regen. It's great. And now Storm knows the rune's top. He can go for it, but TA might. Yeah, this is the whole, like, the second he goes for it, TA starts running there, maybe.
If I'm Storm, I just walk over there. There's nothing to be gained here. Looks like there's a bit of a miscommunication though as Earthshaker walks in.
Oh, they TP in the silencer too. This Storm might die as well. Do they have another X? No.
Yeah, I think there was a little miscommunication there. Storm went for the rune and Shaker moved in.
I think it might have been fissure her, and then, like, I can get the rune for sure, but then the angle he fissured from was so dangerous that he just ends up dying. And giving away int to a silencer is... Oh, he got it before the deny. Still, it does mean that...
Even with that, I do like the movements he's been making around the map. Shaker has been having a good impact with that deep ward he placed at the start of the game, the movement top, forcing out, you know, sentries, or at least making him think a ward was there. You know, he's been active on the map.
Oh, and now they're gonna go on the invis, and now they just run him down. He's getting some shrapnel. Yeah, that's fine. Still, that's...
And he's got phase.
Yeah, and he's actually got 3 tangos because it's not the Omni hasn't been able to pressure him earlier. But now Omni has the Soul Ring, so he can just... Either one of them can kind of spam out the waves if they need to. Still doesn't have the Poor Man Shield, which would help a lot.
I love that Shaker has Blink Dagger queued up.
Yeah, man, you gotta have dreams.
Yeah.
Still, the Storm, the TA's pulled a little bit ahead of Storm, but not as much as it should be. PA is farming much better than the Sniper overall, though until now looks like the Centaur's been pressured pretty well, but now with a stick, 2 tangos, and a 4-man shield, like, he's not getting pushed out of lane by this PA. It's just not happening. Still, Oracle gets a nice pull off, and he'll disrupt this.
Yeah, this is quite a stack here.
Yeah, that's a big stack. Like, if I was a Centaur, I'd be like, yo, Sniper, like, you hit 7, just TP in. Oh, and they get the Omni Knight kill. Looks like they just used Shrapnel and X and all that stuff, and he didn't have a level Repel. He was 1 level away from it, level 4 when he'd have it, and meanwhile the Shaker's like, hey, I'm the offlaner now, this is great.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the problem with the roaming Shakers. If you don't get kills early, you really become more of a liability and a leecher of XP in lane, you know?
Yeah, definitely. This Oracle still wants to try to push out the Centaur. That's just not happening. Still with bounty runes, it's not as bad as it used to be.
Kunkka looking to make a move here, or at least gather the runes.
I mean, it's a level 6 Storm. I don't see how,
Yeah.
unless Storm messes up his mana situation.
Right. You catch him out with an X and Storm panics.
Yeah, just spends all his mana to zip not very far when you have an X. Yeah, this is Kunkka wants it.
Then the Shaker shows.
He keeps faking these torrents, but nobody cares.
At some point, you just gotta go, okay, I'm just gonna collect that bounty rune time.
No Silencer here, however. Can potentially kill the Storm. Nope. Omni Knight's here, and yeah, everyone's here. I don't think you chase this. You just, your Storm is alive, and Omni Knight gets this XP, and your supports get the heck out.
This is what they're talking about with the new mid lane.
Oh, easy
the new carry
repel.
lane. This try v try.
Yeah. This Centaur is level 5. Almost got his Tranquils up, so after that he can really start farming. PA looks like he's going for Vlad's. I'm not a big fan of the Vlad's on a safe lane PA.
Yeah, I agree. There's not too many other people who really benefit from it, like being up early. You know, there's not another hard right-clicking hero in the mid lane that would take full advantage of it.
Oh, and TA goes down to, looks like a Fissure? Yeah, Storm just jumped him with the Fissure. And now the Silencer's dead too, right? Oh, the uphill missed!
Miss.
Oh, this Storm might be in trouble. Ah, he's fine. Okay, if he keeps hanging around until the TA comes up, he might be in trouble. DD Kunkka. They have a Fissure? No mana for it. Oh, he goes for the zip! Oh, the Oracle's like, mine.
Nice.
Man, have you ever played a bot game with the bot Oracle? They're hilarious, because if you play them on...
trolls.
Yeah, because they literally, if you set them at the highest difficulty, they just know the lethal range perfectly and just murder everyone. You can end up with the Oracle with like 18 kills. It's great. The good news for this Sniper, and this is one thing I've seen when No Tail runs safe lane Sniper, he does the same thing. He actually buys a Blightstone to do it, but you just, against most offlaners, you're always going to be able to just plink that tower, and you just pressure it. This tower's almost a dead. And that's, people underestimate the value of that. I mean, people still kind of run this idea that you don't necessarily want to take the safe lane tower, the old meta of that, and but just taking towers early opens up the map so much.
The Shaker's trying to get in a position to fissure block, but
man, are they gonna kill this Sniper?
coy.
He's got phase boots. He's they see it. Oh, this is a dead Shaker.
yeah, no man's
Rip.
land. I've been there, man. You want to make it happen.
Oh no! Oh!
Oof, so close.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. Meanwhile, the Kunkka's kind of sitting top now, making sure that PA has to be a little scared. Shaker's got up there, and now our Shaker is trying to go top.
I have to say, the lane-wise, the PA's done pretty well. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the of the Vlad's pickup, but oh, and he's diving the Kunkka apparently. Changed his mind.
Oh, did some damage here. Yeah, they need to get somebody mid. Okay, Storm's trying to jungle up, and that's fine at this point. He should probably be jungling. But man, you gotta have somebody to defend this tower against this TA.
Yeah, she's gonna knock that down quick.
Right, and it's gonna happen. She's gonna take this tower, but you can't let her for free, and you can't not get XP for these creeps. Like this Oracle's walking bot. Like somebody has to be mid.
Shaker, please, please.
Yeah. Okay, Storm's TPing back, so they probably Storm said, "Hey, I'll get it." Yeah, and if Oracle actually stays and just sits in fog and channels there as the Storm TP comes in, they kill this TA, right?
Yeah.
Like
absolutely.
Thing is, TA is actually incredibly fragile against Storm because he has a lot of damage incidences. Oh, cool.
And the X actually helped.
Yeah, and he's fissure blocked in. Like, he used his ult aggressively. They're going to have another fissure in 5 seconds. 2, 1. Oh. Oh, that was not the fissure you were looking for. Oh,
uh-oh, they might pay
gets
for
the
it
blink
now.
out. No. Okay, they disarmed him, so now he doesn't take damage from his own nuke. I just want to hug you with my E. Oh, PA. Oh, you're fine. Maybe,
Kind of.
okay. Heal him. Heal your PA immediately. Oh, you don't have mana for it. Oh, the salve. That salve.
Clutch play.
Oh, and Sniper shows up. A wild Sniper has appeared, and not enough. Meanwhile, though, Storm is just farming. There's no stacks of the Ancients. That's not great for the TA.
And space for Omni.
Space for Omni and space for Storm's a big deal. Storm's now level 10. He's not really keeping that great pace with the TA. Kind of not really farming the jungle up to the fullest extent of what a greedy Storm can do. But with a DD here, he could... I think he should pressure bot, have a TP, and then just TP in and counter initiate. I think that's the play.
Centaur TPing in here too. They really want to take this top tower.
This is way too aggressive. I like what the TA is doing. Oh, you guys are grouping? I guess I'll be here. Oh, and Kunkka gets gone on. Gets caught out with a fissure. He's just dead.
Centaur in the back.
Yeah, but what is the Centaur gonna do?
He messed up.
Yeah, he messed up real bad. Now the Storm's gonna catch him. Does he have a point and pull? Oh, but they give the vision for the root, and now just dead.
There's the Oracle with the snipe.
Yeah. But I mean, it's conceivable that Centaur would have gotten away. I mean, he had a stick. You know,
I'm cool with that. If I'm on his team, that's the play I make too.
Yeah, this is actually the annoying part when you just get constantly hit by assassinate.
Yeah, he's returned on the Oracle who used Fate's Edict like a second beforehand, so it seems like this Oracle definitely, is familiar with the hero and definitely has a
no, he's comboing he's comboing his abilities, and he knew that the W was on cooldown. That's why he disarmed the Centaur, so he couldn't get like any more punches in. But still, it's like, man, if I saw this Centaur, I'm like, ooh, it's free.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so I'm going to talk about Earthshaker a lot because you know me. I love.
Yeah,
Earthshaker.
Literally, it's your best hero, and the one you play all the time when you want to win.
I am not a fan of this max Aftershock build on a support Earthshaker.
Oh, it's terrible.
For the fissure pick, you max that out if you're going to support. You're not going to be up in people's faces, especially with a TA and a Centaur up in your group.
Well, here's the thing. It makes sense if he is going full on, I'm rolling style, I'm a support, but I'm actually just Iron Talon and jungling.
Right, right.
Like, then this build makes sense, because that's like the only way that sort of jungling goes quickly.
Right.
But he's not.
That's not happening.
He's playing support. That's great. That's good for you. You're doing what your team needs, but the skill build does not facilitate.
Yeah. This is where you can't use the S4 build as the rule of law across all Shaker builds,
Yeah, I mean, but offlane Shaker makes a ton of sense because you are jungling, because you have to.
Yeah, for sure.
Omni Knight just casually walking up with an Invis rune.
He wants that level 6 so bad.
Nope, you gotta go home.
Meanwhile, this Omni has been left alone for like 3 minutes now.
I know. He's just farming. He's got his soul ring, he's got his mana boots, he's going for a mech. I like this against the silencer. You got to get your Greaves up ASAP. Just another way to do it. And meanwhile, Sniper's kind of just pushing out top and harassing this Phantom Assassin a little bit occasionally, but it's like, What's it doing much?
That's not
TA
gonna
does
do
have
it,
the Deso though. The Deso's online. I think they need to smoke on this. They've got global up. Like, just smoke, global, and murder somebody. That's the play.
Preferably that PA.
Or the Centaur. Or, no, the Storm. One of the two. Either
Yeah.
one. The PA is super far forward, although Oracle's moving in with the smoke. Looks like they smoked on their own. And you can ult all you want Centaur, but when somebody's stun locked and dead, they're just dead.
Just some nice coordination.
You know what the best coordination was? Oracle got the kill. And now Omni Knight's just going to defend the tower mid. And if he does this right, should be able to deny the tower as well. Or let Cardi take it on his own. Oh my god, Cardi, no. Oh, there's the global. Storm needs to run. Storm's got the stick. Oh, the Echo Slam saves the Storm. And they turn it around, killing the Centaur. The Fissure does make it so they can't try to re-engage on the TA, but she's pretty healthy. I don't think they were killing her anyways. And now they can deny up this mid tower. It's got 11 HP, Oracle. Come on, you want to kill everything. You cold steal everything. You just steal the tower.
Well, they
get
do
the tower
take top. Yeah.
Yeah, this deny is kind of tilting because like TA is going to see this and just run up there and go mine.
It looks like they're smoking for bottom. This is a very active Storm.
Okay, the creeps are just gonna one-shot this tower. Wham, tower dead. Yeah, this sniper's super dead. Oh, the fissure block. Fortunately, Storms.
Doesn't give a hoot about it.
Oh, the boat though! The boat! Oh, the Oracle save. It's gonna save the Storm. He's got bottle. Oh, poor Oracle though. Gets just deleted by the TA. And that fissure kind of blocking out the Storm just meant, yeah, the Storm's dead.
This is also TA Deso coming into effect. You know, it's
yeah,
just like,
Storm.
This is the time.
Storm's base armor is actually pretty good, but he doesn't build any armor items until Shiva's, so. Yeah, and they went into that Centaur stunt boat. That just meant there was no chance of anything.
Yeah, that smoke was super aggressive, and they got super excited when they saw the sniper, but it was not the time. Storm just needs the farm.
I think that's a fine smoke. The thing is, you got to get the kill cleanly. You can't let him walk that far away. They do get the kill on the silencer top, but PA is going to pay for it with her life, because maybe he'll be able to blink strike to someone.
I don't know. Shrapnel's pretty rough.
Oracle, yeah, he's fine. Oof. Yeah, and the disarm of the magic means Sniper doesn't do anything, so nice play. Oracle's really good against Sniper, because you can stop that assassinate.
Yeah, that's
low
true.
cooldown ability. It's not like Repel. Repel's kind of an expensive spell now. Not like the old days when it just was spammable. So. But yeah, so this is a strange game. I feel like the later it goes definitely favors Daft Gank's draft, but like not so one-sided that I'd just say, oh, it's going to be over. It's
right,
not like this.
It's still a sniper.
It's still Sniper TA. You've got two cores that scale incredibly well late game. Plus Kunkka is always good. Silencer's always good because he forces you to build. Okay, that Omni Knight needs to repel TP right now.
He's
Yeah,
playing
blink
a
up.
dangerous game here.
If he repel TPs right now, he's fine.
The Storm just keeps trying to fight without his Bloodstone.
Right.
That's also as a Storm player who, you know, understands it's not 6.86 anymore. You gotta get your Bloodstone early.
He dodges the X though.
That was a good play. He's not doing much down here. That's the only problem that I have with this. Is like let others make the space for you.
Yeah, but PA doesn't have her Deso yet either. Actually,
She has
Deso's
it on the
coming.
courier.
Yeah, it's now. I think that's the thing. I think they want to fight on the PA Deso, so they're kind of pre-grouping. Like, and see, now they've used the X, and he just goes in. They catch the silencer. Oh, but he walks into the pain. Oh, but the Echo and the Omni spell save him. Maybe. Oh, it's a three-man stomp into his double edge, and the PA just gets deleted instead of the Earthshaker. But all the Omni spells come out. Everyone's healthy. There's a decent amount of mana on the Storm. Does Sniper have a TP? He does. Going Shadowblade. Man, I think they're going to lose this TA, right?
I don't know, man.
Okay, Sniper's TPing now.
That X actually helped the Storm.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's kind of panicking right now. He's spamming the Soul Ring. sitting on no
Yeah.
mana, but they're not making him pay for it.
Oh, they might. Centaur's TPing in. He's gonna find him. Oh, there's the stomp.
Oh,
Here's
he's
the
in
double
trouble.
edge. He's got 2 stick charges. There's no soul ring though.
He's got to zip down,
Perfectly.
like down a cliff or something.
There's the global and the delete.
And
Delete
the
button
blink
hit.
TA.
Yep, that was there prior. Didn't really get much out of it. They had that nice echo, but then the Centaur still got off the hoof stomp double
And
edge.
the
And it
Kunkka
just,
boat crushed.
yeah, like they hit all those on 4 heroes, and it just deleted this PA and the Centaur. So there just wasn't the damage to follow up.
Yeah, the Kunkka torrents and boats have been pretty top notch this game, I have to admit. And
Omni Knight's
It's,
just getting too close. Like he's
Yeah.
playing. I'm an offlane Omni Knight. I can be so aggressive. Like you can't get caught in these stuns. Like that can't happen.
right.
Save your Oracle, nah. Oracle's fine. Never been better. I thought TA was just gonna go back in and delete him,
Me too.
but Omni Knight there was a save. Omni Knight's almost got his Greaves up. Once that's up, the game gets a lot easier as long as he positions. He can't get caught in these stunts. Sniper has a Shadow Blade now though, so Storm needs to pick up some dust, but I'm sure he will after like missing 2 or 3 kills on him.
Yeah.
Eventually you learn.
Gotta check those items.
So, you know, that was a bad fight overall, but now the Vlad's Desto's online. PA does a ton of damage. There's a ton of Roche potential for both teams. I really think they should do it on the Radiant side for WSS. And this Storm
Absolutely.
keeps coming down here just farming
That's
this one
what I
camp.
was saying. That's what I was saying. Like, that's all the farm he's gotten is like this camp, and he keeps showing in lane. That's the worst part about it. You gotta farm the camps. Let your PA, who has the power peak right now, be the fighter. Right? She has Deso Vlads. This is her time.
Yeah, but he can do the cleanup thing. The thing is that they don't have dive potential without PA, and PA they have so much stun and counter initiation with global Centaur ult, like it's difficult. If they're gonna jump anyone, they should be dumping the sniper. Like all he has is a Shadow Blade. As long as you bring sight, like he's just a dead little dwarf. Looks like
Yeah.
he will have the Bloodstone. It's up now, or as soon as he finishes a few camps.
By the way, I'm not sure if we noted the Centaur does have blink now, so he's in
Oh, that's
fighting
great.
shape.
Yeah, and he's just sitting
Level 2
behind.
ult.
Yeah, he's just sitting behind TA, just waiting for them.
Yeah, this is
Still-
where Centaur becomes a problem. You know, he's got a hood, he's got return, he's still, you know, he's got his double edge combo, and it's pretty effective right now.
Well, he doesn't
So-
have a hood. He has the cloak.
Sorry, he has a cloak. You're right. I was
Yeah.
mixed the two up because hood is so cheap to jump to next.
Well, yeah, and most centaurs just get the hood because it lets you actually farm the jungle really efficiently.
right.
Well, as just tranquils, you actually can't really farm that well. Like you get like down to so low HP, just farming like one medium camp. It's aggravating. Still, Storm's got an Arcane Rune. His Bloodstone's now completed as soon as he kills like this one camp. And then maybe you look to fight. I think like a smoking up with the PA, with the Storm, kind of
Yeah,
on the play
that's a
clean
good
up.
timing. You win a fight, you may be able to snag Roche too.
Yeah. Alternatively, they could potentially
They
continue
got.
to let the Storm
Are they going to
farm.
smoke here? By the way, this looks like this feels like this is time for them to smoke and take Roche.
I don't know about
Got
that. I
blink.
think.
That's OTA.
Well, they've had that for 5 minutes. They still haven't made a move on Roche, so I don't know about
That's
that.
what I'm saying. They've got to get in there and do that. This is the time to do it.
They're messing up the stack right now. Earthshaker just messed up the stack for TA, so for the Phantom Assassin. Not that she does it super fast, but she does it fast enough. Omni Knight has his Greaves, so they've got a couple nice power peaks. He has the ability to really save somebody from Silencer ult, so they can give Storm the BKB to go in, or alternatively save it, or once they hit global because it's panic, and then you just repel him and he's fine.
Yeah, interesting. Storm is going BKB first, not Orchid. I would think with all these defensive heroes, he would go straight for the Orchid, or I don't know. Even Lincoln's makes sense to me.
There's global, man. What does Lincoln's do for you?
I guess. Or
There's
I don't know.
Centaur stun. Like, what does global do? Like,
It's just like,
like-
you have two heroes that bail you out. Why not get an offensive item and just jump on the silencer?
yeah, I get that. Like, that's one option to take, but it's also a matter of once he jumps the silencer, is he just going to get blink hoof stomped and killed from 100 HP, 100%
Well,
HP?
Yeah, but that's why you have Repel, right? That's why you have Oracle. Those are your bailout heroes. Otherwise,
Right, but
I don't know.
those spells don't have a long range, and if the Silencer's not dumb, he's far enough back that if you're
Right.
jumping him with an Orchid, like, you should not be in a position
Speaking
to be
of
saved.
Orchid, TA has Orchid.
What? She went
Yep,
Orchid?
TA has Orchid. Yep. So
That is
just a
super
quick
aggressive.
back to this. We talked about at the start of this match that damage was going to have to be purchased on the Dire side, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. What's he going to do now?
Where's the save? There's no save, because he jumped
No
in, and
repel.
there's...
Yeah.
You know, Omni's got Greaves, but he used them already. He gets silenced up by the Orchid. Oh, and everyone's dead. There's just TA. Storm's alive again, but he's... Oh, this... Yeah.
Yes.
Oof.
Shaker had Blink too. He just.
Oh, and they caught the
He held
PA.
on to
They
it.
caught the PA. Nope. Okay. They don't go. TA's Refraction was on cooldown. Otherwise, it's a dead Phantom Assassin.
Yeah. They had to repel Storm before he jumped in.
I mean, does
That's
that
a
even
huge loss.
does that even save him? He silenced them
Yeah, I
and
think
TA's
so.
punch. No, it doesn't. PA runs in there. Templar
They
Assassin
blew-
blinks in and starts punching him.
Magic damage blew him up. I still think he may have been able to get out of it with an Oracle. I don't know. That was going to be closer than it was, certainly.
Oh yeah. But like, this is the whole problem with their lineup, how it's gone, and how the Storm is not ahead. Let's go to net worth. Like you can see it, net worth. The PA is up there, but they haven't been really used the Omni Knight to good effect. Like Omni Knight's gotten off a couple good spells and saves, but there haven't been these key saves. And when your offlaner isn't getting off these saves, compare that to geez, and the Storm just
Yep.
dies instantly.
Yeah.
Compare that to what the Centaur's been able to accomplish with his Blink stuns and Blink double edges. Even his ults have been pretty good. Like, the offlane has just given them so much more, and that's why they're winning this game. And they feel so mumuch stronger. There is a BKB on the PA now. That's pretty huge, because
Yeah.
that means they can take a fight, but they need to have Tate's like really very, very coordinated. He's going for Lotus, so that way he can save Greaves for when he actually needs to heal somebody.
That's smart. That's smart.
And also gives him another tool to clear silence out. So you can-
I'll say this. You know what? Oh, looks like there's a fight that's about to break out.
Yep,
But
up top. Oracle's gonna get hoof stomped. Somebody's gonna get X'd. Centaur doesn't really do much. They do catch the Shaker, but he's saved. Silencer's gone upon. Repel's already committed, but that means that the Storm can kind of just sit here. They do burst down the Oracle, but the Omni-Knight Guardian Angel does come out. Do they have vision for this TA? They do not, but they do have stun. They settle for killing a Centaur. They settle for killing the Kunkka, but they're not getting the Sniper, and this TA is going to get away. And, man, you gotta have vision on your support. He has Dust now. Like, I guess maybe... Did he get it delivered mid-fight? But he didn't Dust the TA. And they could have killed her instead of the Centaur. Or instead of the Kunkka. Like, they could have prioritized killing her.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. It's funny. I was about to say that the problem we thought might happen was that Oracle might not be able to synergize well with this team, but it seems like Omni was struggling to synergize with the Storm.
Well, that
right?
time it worked. Yeah,
That time
because...
it worked. Yeah, as I was about to say, it looks like that time it worked. So they may be clicking now. It's just the problem is Storm sitting on 7 Bloodstone charges instead of 12.
I mean... Yeah, and... That's where, like, this BKB pickup really kills you, is if you're going for a BKB, you have to have that mana regen from somewhere, so maybe you're right, maybe Lincoln's would be better. I do like this 5-man smoke up option. You know Global's down. Yeah, Guardian Angel's down, but Global's down. He blinks up. I actually like that blink out of the, Oh, there's the boat onto 2, but Omni's there, Oracle's there, doesn't do much damage at all. I really like this Shaker's blink there, because they saw Silencer, and you just know, that Silencer's dead, and he doesn't have Global. So he blinks up here, if there's anyone behind him, he echoes them and combos them.
That's right. Yep.
But, the Silencer's dead no matter what. That's just the kill, and you went to see if he could get more. He wasn't able to get more, but at least they, put themselves in position. There's a push stop onto just 1. Omni Knight's is just fine. Earthshaker does have to get there.
There's no boat that could have followed up. It was already used.
Yeah, they used the boat already, and not only that, there was an Oracle and an Omni sitting there, so, like, your boat's not going to kill anyone.
Right.
So this shows, like, in a coordinated team fight where Omni and Oracle both get off spells, I honestly would say that unless Global comes out, the Dire win, even though they're down a little bit and it seemed like they're losing momentum, especially with how strong this TA is. And she's got this full Bloodthorn, but man, I hate this build because of this build, she doesn't have any control. Like, if she gets echoed, she's just dead.
She's done. She's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I will say we've given Tails a hard time. Or is it Tates or Tails? I'm seeing a 1. Anyways, we've given this Omni a hard time.
Tails.
Tails has farmed really well. Compare him to the Centaur. That's a huge advantage between the two.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
and
I mean,
he's
part of
making
that
use
is
of that farm.
yeah. Part of that is because, like you said, they left him there. Like the Centaur's like
true.
they just left him farm the lane. Like everyone's farming jungle and he just farms the lane. So okay, that's great.
Yeah.
The downside is their Storm's only a little bit ahead of their Omni Knight. That's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a problem, but I mean they're rectifying it now. Bloodstone
I do
has
like
a
this
weird
smoke.
different.
There's
value
2 different
to it.
smoke plays, 2 different scans. It's 2 ships passing in the night. Let's see who finds who. Looks like the Earthshaker and the Kunkka found each other with no team in position to follow up on. The Earthshaker blinks away because he's scared, as he should. And now Sniper has been found. They dust him out. BKB comes out instantly on the PA. Guardian Angel comes out, so there's like nothing happening. TA goes in. Omni Knight gets going in. They're trying to kill out the Silencer. They're trying to kill out this Kunkka, but no one's dying. Okay, there they get them. Sniper's already deleted in the mid-fight. I was wondering where the Sniper went. Turns out he went to the grave. So the TA does escape. She's able to
He's
blink.
like, I'm alright. I'm out.
Yeah, and this is the thing. Like, I think the TA's right. Like, man, I'm so confident. I can just fight this out. I've got this Bloodthorn. But the Bloodthorn isn't solving the problem. The Storm isn't the problem. The problem was the Guardian Angel. And the other problem is the fact that, like, if you don't have a BKB, you can't actually man mode once they spend their spells. Like, you have to just, like, get out. So,
Yeah, you can
because
tell she felt very vulnerable there.
right. And not
by
only
the
that,
movement.
Bloodthorn doesn't actually counter PA when she has a BKB. Like, that's the thing. I hate Bloodthorn. People are like, oh, I'm going to counter evasion with Bloodthorn. It's like, yeah, but what if they're going to build an item that's cheaper than it, and it actually gives them their evasion back. So, whatever.
Right.
Like, Bloodthorn is the finishing item. It's not the item you get first.
And there's the Roche follow-up. One of the
Yep.
nice parts also about this lineup is because they have so much sustain, they can maintain their position and move on to a follow-up objective. You know, and
Yeah,
that's not something a lot of teams can
They
do.
literally never have to go back to base. It's not like
Right.
Skywrath or like Alina, where sometimes like you just literally have to go back to base because like, okay, I need 2,000 mana. And this is why this Basher and this BKB on PA is so good right now. She's hit level 20, so she's hit the point where she's got her max crit, her level 3 ultimate. She's got her... Man, she took the attack speed instead of those 10 stats. That's crazy. I've never seen anyone do that. Like, 10 stats is so good. It's 10 attack speed. Like, for 25 attack speed, you're saying, I don't want 10 strength, 10 damage, and like, even the int is really useful on her.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah.
Like,
I've never taken it, but
like, it's just 25 attack speed's not worth the difference in 200 health and 10 damage difference. Like, it's just not. Plus the armor, you actually lose a point of armor, and against TA, like, as a PA, you want all the armor you can freaking get. That's why the Vlad's, like, I don't particularly like it, because it slows down your tempo, but now it's really great to have, because having that extra
nice.
armor, yeah, extra armor against a TA is, combine that with Greaves, combine that with maybe, like, yeah, they got a Lotus up, they've got all these aura items that help. And this Sniper, I feel like he's had no impact. Like, he has a Silver Edge now. Maybe that's it. So, between the Silver Edge and the Bloodthorn, they've got... If PA doesn't get her BKB off and she gets stunned, she should just die between those two items. And all of that, you can really force a BKB.
yeah. I think he needed Pike pretty badly. The problem is he needs
Oh, he doesn't
so many
have
items.
Pike? Oh, wow,
No,
he doesn't have
he
Pike. I kind of
skipped
assumed he
Pike and
did.
went to Maelstrom. No. He's going
Oof.
for it now. He's feeling it now.
I don't mind. I always find if I don't get the Maelstrom first, if I get Pike first, I regret it because I don't farm fast enough and my damage isn't enough. But man, after Maelstrom, it's Pike all day, every day.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Shadow Blade he's gotten some good use out of. You know, I just think the Pike in this instance is a necessity to get a little earlier.
Storm has his
because
BKB
he's
now.
had space to farm. Yep.
TA is close to her BKB, but if she buys it out, she won't have buyback, and I don't think she quite has it yet. She's like 100 gold off. She'll probably get it from this creep. She has a DD though, man. Like, I don't care if you have Aegis, you don't find a DD TA.
Yeah. No.
That's a no-go.
It hits for what, like 700 damage
Easy
plus
repel.
the potential
Never
crit
mind.
with Bloodthorn.
Still, that means they have to use the repel to not get comboed and potentially initiated. Yeah, quick Lotus, so can't really be engaged upon that easily. They really should have a sentry. Like, this TA trap doesn't seem like a big deal, but it really could be bad.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think they definitely feel nervous about fighting uphill into a sniper maelstrom.
Oh, they caught two. Oh, there's an echo onto just one, just the sniper. But the sniper goes in Viz, and the Earthshaker just gets blown up. TA is already down at half life. They get a Guardian Angel, but it only affects onto 2. BKB a force on them. Silencer is dead, though, so there's no global. And the Centaur should die next, I think. Yeah, Centaur goes down. This Storm's just going ham because, you know what? Oh, he's got an Oracle. He's got another life. He should die at the end of this, but he might kill it. Oh, the sniper goes down. And yeah, the Storm's... Oh, that PA, what was that? That was... He got pinged out from his teammate, deservedly so. That was... The Oracle and the Omni could have easily healed that PA up, but by going aggro like that, just feeding away a death. So... Still, the bright side to this is that they still traded 3 for 2. They did use the Aegis, but at least Storm got some Bloodstone charges out of it.
Yeah, I guess that's true. They did like a quarter HP to the tower, though. That's the problem.
I know, and that's the thing. If PA kind of backs as Storm does that and gets that kill, like the dagger was enough. If she goes back, they had Urn. Okay, they're actually out of Urn charges. Maybe they had some, but they probably would have had Greaves, a Purification, and some heals. And then PA can keep hitting the tower until the TA is able to kind of come back forward, and then the tower probably doesn't die. I don't think it dies, but it gets close.
Yeah, definitely. I think with the TA having BKB now, this is a big deal. Like, now she's in fighting form. Like, now she can run at people. And she's almost level 25 too. Holy crap.
Yeah, she is well formed. I mean, she's 2k up on the PA. And yeah, they're 6k down, but the TA is so powerful. It's pretty nuts. The thing is, the Omni Knight has so many items. Like, he has Aether Lens, Lotus, Greaves, and Soul Ring. He's getting a Blink next, which is a great item. I think I'd prefer a Force on him, honestly, or a Ghost Scepter, so he can just, like, not die to TA.
Yeah.
But
then again,
I can't argue with the Blink.
Sitting on 27 armor, I feel like the Blink makes sense. Just something to get up in people's grill or get out quickly.
I mean, the real issue is if he gets stunned and then Bloodthorned, like, yeah, he has things to deal with that, but in the time he's stunned, he might actually just die.
Yeah. Heart?
I mean, no, Heart, like, I'm thinking more like a Ghost Scepter 4 stats, like something to make you actually completely immune instead of being able to stop. Hard Omni, though, is not something you really want to do. His strength gain's not that bad, right? Yeah, that's 3.
No, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. Yes, serious business, folks. I am kidding. Don't go hard Omni Knight, please, God.
Yeah, I think he just needs to keep getting aura items. Like, maybe a Crimson if you want more
HP.
A
Halberd,
tank.
I would actually kind of love.
Yeah, actually, Halberd is the play. Like, you could just, anytime the BKB's not up on the TA, you just disarm her.
Yeah.
Orchid's done on the Storm. This is probably as big of a deal as this TA BKB, because like the offensive potential an Orchid gives him it's so much damage.
He now can actually solo kill heroes.
Yeah. And does Silencer have any defensive tools yet? He has a Force Staff, but that doesn't really help that much against the Storm.
Yeah, and we haven't talked much about the Silencer, but I mean, his globals have been pretty on point. It's just the team coordination around it just seems to be a little off. The Centaur's been sort of jumping into fights when other people haven't.
Got a Shadow Bladed Shaker. He's gonna break his smoke. Oh, he just didn't go far enough. Oh, they see them now. Do they? Man. If he just walks forward a little bit, they find him.
Yeah.
Omni Knight has his blink now? No. Okay, that was the Phantom Assassin. There's a Abyssal out. Man, gonna go high ground without an Aegis?
I don't know that I like that.
I definitely
it's
don't.
Tough though. It's tough dealing with the sniper. You just never know when the right time is unless you catch him out, right?
Yeah, the smoke play was the right play. Then you farm their jungle and you go get an Aegis or something like, or you wait for the Aegis. It can respawn in 15 seconds.
Yeah, I think that's the play for them. They just have to wait it out. They're getting good farm on their heroes.
Yeah, I mean they're losing a little bit of ground here because they aren't farming the most efficiently. But still, they've got Abyssal. Now Phantom Assassin's going for a Scotty. I'm not sure I like that. I honestly would like to see her have an AC, but I can't really argue. You need some sort of tanky item.
Yeah.
So one of the two is the right choice. And now that she has a BKB, Bloodthorn's definitely not an option for her.
Am I weird for thinking a butterfly would actually be pretty great on her?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean they've
who's gonna
committed
get
for...
something to deal with that?
Yeah, somebody in the pro game did this too. It's like you see them commit for this Bloodthorn and the Silver Edge. If you can pick up a butterfly at a good timing, like all of a sudden they're counting on your evasion going away from those two items, and Butterfly doesn't care. No MKB.
Oh, I was thinking butterfly on TA.
Oh yeah, no, Butterfly is. I think you have to get the MKB.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, for her to have the MKB. That makes sense.
I think Sniper needs one as well. Like, he needs his Pike first, and then he needs an MKB. Like, you just need it so... Because, honestly, Omni could... If Omni were to get a Solar Crest, too, or Oracles gets a Solar Crest, like, you put that on PA, like, you're just not killing her.
Definitely.
At all. And if she BKBs, like, you just have to run.
So, like, what... You know, it seems pretty straightforward, but let's just sort of spell it out. It seems like the two conflicting strats right now... You know, Radiant, they want to just hold up in their base, get those big items, get those MKBs out. Dire knows they have the advantage. They want to press it. They want to get their Roche and go in. Is that what is that how you sort of guess as far as what they're going for at this point?
Yeah, there is, but, like... I mean, a big part of the issue is that they don't have a good way to deal with Omni and Oracle now. Oracle doesn't have a way to get rid of Global, but... Omni Knight can remove the Silence from the Lotus, and Oracle's been staying pretty far back, so he's not been dying in the time it takes Global, and they're just trying to, like, farming up, kind of content to high ground, but they're losing ground consistently. Like, they've already gone down 3k net worth just because they're only farming, pretty much only the TA and the Sniper are farming a little bit, and even the Sniper isn't farming anything. He's staying all the way back and is basically getting no gold.
Yeah, that's true. They're all staying together, so it's not like they're splitting up and farming.
But they haven't.
Map.
And this is the one thing that's tilting to me. Like, they aren't prioritizing getting rid of these TA traps. The fact that TA is going to know Roche is up is maddening. Like, if you have total map control, you cannot leave a trap in the Roche pit. Like,
right.
The fact they know now they can make the smoke play. See, they're going to make the smoke play, and if they don't do this, like, if they don't know that this is because of the trap, it's that they've left B in the ground. Like,
yeah, this is killer.
Yeah, this Storm is pretty low. He might just die. Oh! There's the Global, there's the boat, there's the Torrent. They pop their BKBs. Storm has to go out. TA's already deleted one hero. Storm's pretty low, though. They managed to kill the Kunkka, but the Earthshaker's already dead. They Abyssal up, just trying to get out. And that was just poor preparation. They knew that they should take Roche, but they didn't take care of the TA trap. They didn't put down Ward Vision. And they didn't have, like, honestly, their Earthshaker should have been in the frickin' trees here, like, just sitting there. Like, right in smoke break position. And instead, they lose everyone except the Storm and the PA, who both had to use BKB charges basically to get out. And they give this TA is ahead. You know, we talk about how they have the advantage, but the TA is very far ahead. She's got 7k frickin' gold. I think she buys I think you're right. I don't think NKB is it. I think now you just get the Butterfly. Like, make it so you cannot be killed.
Yeah, because you do so much damage. Like, the PA you could deal with as long as she doesn't get a lucky, like, first hit bash on you. You can be dealt. Like, you can deal with her.
Right. But I understand the choice of the MKB as well. It's a safe choice.
Yeah.
It's a logical one. And she's going to get it.
And eventually she could get both, you know?
I mean, you're running into slot issues. Like, do you get rid of the blink? Like, what do you get rid of for that?
Um, I think I keep the blink and I swap out the Deso. Deso's it's great value, but I don't know. I think Butterfly just makes you unkillable.
Oh, Kunkka is in trouble. Kunkka is very, very, very dead.
I've been there, Kunkka. You know, your team says you got to push out a lane. You need some items. You get caught. It happens.
They caught the sniper as well, but
They
they're
just
still fighting-
didn't hit him.
Yeah, but he was so far away.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. If Storm was like where PA was, maybe you could risk a zip. But with TA having Aegis, and he had cheese as well on sniper, so the odds of you actually killing him are not great. He has finished up his 4-staff. He will have his Hurricane Pike, but he doesn't want to not have buyback. He just does it. He only needs 172 gold. They can
By
give
the
him
way,
like 4 creeps.
So PA, I don't know if have you already mentioned this? PA is going Scotty.
Yeah, we talked about it, how I thought
you-
AC would be better.
The whole time I thought you were talking about TA.
No, I was talking about PA. That's what I was saying.
PA
Maybe
Scotty
like
is fine.
maybe a butterfly would be an option on her because there was
Right.
no MKB
There's
out.
no
but,
straight up MVP, yeah.
but now there is, and she's actually going bootsless with the blink. I do like this ward here. That's a good ward. They smoked, and I think they saw it with this ward. It was close.
Oh, Silencer pinging it out. That's where they want to go. It's a good call by the Silencer.
They scanned it. They know.
Yep.
This ward, I think that this ward just missed seeing them, but it saw them grouped, but not necessarily smoked. The thing is that if they engage on the wrong hero with the smoke, you're not going to
Yes.
get anything.
Like if Shaker stays in this position, uphill,
Oh, but if the storm...
catch
Nope,
him.
it broke. Oh, and Shaker blinks into his death. BKB popped on the storm. He wants to fight.
Shadow Blink.
Shaker gets off the echo before he dies. The boat comes out, though, and Storm just tried to man mode, but he just got chunked by the sniper. They keep trying to kill the Centaur. Like, the Centaur's too
They
tanky.
gotta
though.
hit the sniper.
They got it. Yeah, the TA's down. Now the sniper can get Abyssal. He might just die from this.
Abyssal was used.
Oh, the Storm needs to buy
Bloodthorned.
back. Storm needs to buy back now. Oh my god! Oh, the Oracle's here! Save him! Oh! Oh. I thought Storm needed to buy back for that to happen, but it didn't. The saving supports came in, and the Earthshaker. Wow,
There
that
was a sniper
crit!
there, I swear.
That crit, he had over like 1,000 HP and just got hit and died in like
2 hit.
2 hits, and that meant he couldn't get his cheese off. And I can't even blame him. I thought he was in no danger of dying, and I was wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
I was very wrong. PA's coming. She bought. Courier died for that. Oh, they dive in. Sniper buys back. They need to get the heck out.
Yeah,
Get
you do
return
not want to
kills.
hang around with the sniper Maelstrom. And a storm that's...
Omni has no repel. He could. Oh, Oracle saved though.
Oracle bailout.
Yep. Should be able to heal himself. Heal yourself, dude. Get the double heal. Oh, you didn't need it. Oracle must have hit him with heals. Man, they want to go for this. I don't...
Yeah,
I guess
I don't know.
Silencer's dead and Global's down, so they're trying to go for this. Oh, the storm! The storm! Oh, they get the echo onto the TA. She didn't get her BKB off! She gets her BKB off, but she has no HP. Yeah, the Oracle dies, but the storm is just running around. The sniper has to eat the cheese. The Oracle ult is used on the sniper.
Here's Global.
There's Global. The TA does buy back. She's now chunking people. Chunking. And they're going to get a lot of return kills. Storm's going to be the only one to get out.
God, that Global was crushing.
It was, and it was timed, like, the Global was still on cooldown, and then TA buys back and goes.
Yeah, PA also went on the Centaur, which isn't the play at this point. The Centaur is super tanky and has Blade Mail.
Yeah, he keeps going on the Centaur, and they're going to have to buy back, and they don't have a buyback on the Earthshaker. They know he bought back already. And this Storm's kind of in no man's land. I'm not sure what the heck he's doing here, but he does have buyback, so he can die, but you don't want to die.
think they're hoping to buy back and scare him away.
But he needs to be healthy for this.
Yeah.
Pop that shrine, dude, right now. That's fine. They got return buybacks. So now Sniper
Yeah.
bought back, TA bought back. Nobody has buybacks now, so now it's like all about the Roche pit. Like Roche can spawn in may spawn in 150. So like you gotta like that should be carpeted with sentries, carpeted with wards. But the thing is that Storm has a buyback, so they can be very aggressive because they have that trump card of one, Storm will respawn faster, and he can also buy back and get back into the fight very quickly. And if they can just focus down either the TA or the Sniper, it could just be game, or at least a laner axe or some objective.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. That's a crazy back and forth team fight. It felt like it could have gone either way, and then the TA got a couple big crits in there with the Bloodthorn, and then just turned it all around.
Yeah, I mean the Global come out and the Storm and all the spells were committed.
Too.
Global came out and a TA came in and she got echoed and didn't get her BKB off, so she was able to BKB and just go to town. I mean that's the whole thing. Like you can't even say them in the wrong play. They killed the TA, they forced Sniper buyback, and then the TA had to buy back. And if TA doesn't buy back, they still win the fight, like pretty hard, even with the Global. I like this smoke play. You know Global was used. I guess Global's coming down. I like the X play.
Yeah, the cheeky X play just throw
Global's
him out
actually
there.
back off cooldown, but they're smoking because I think they might have seen that ward. No.
By the way, big item pickup just real quick. Kunkka has Halberd now. That's pretty huge on against the PA.
Yeah.
They can Lotus it off, but they have to be aware of it.
Okay, TA was just being X'd out to pick up an item. What did she pick?
Yeah. She is the MKB.
I think she just got... I think she got X'd out to place a trap there. Or maybe she put a trap in the Roche pit? Because she definitely TP'd and got X'd out. Oh, there's a DD. Please tell me somebody has a sentry to deal with these traps. Roche isn't going to be up for a minute 15. This is bad luck for them. If it had spawned, like, right now, they have a DD and they could have taken it. Alternatively, like, the sooner the Roche comes up, the less buyback time they have. They're going to have less time on their buyback cooldowns, so... But
yeah,
you can
true.
see here, they're just sitting in the base. Oh man, this tier 3 almost died. Look at that.
Oh,
100 HP.
This is the problem. Uphill against Sniper and a Silencer with Global, like it's rough.
But they've got a pretty good team for it because they can just jump. Like Shaker can just go. Like the thing is that it's super risky because they did what they had to do. They have to jump like they don't siege the tower. They just jump and murder people. But then the buybacks happen. Yeah.
Yep, it's true. The other thing worth noting again, Centaur also going for Halberd, so it's Halberd gaming over here on Radiant.
Yeah, but they've got BKBs on their 2 right-click cores. That's like they've got the tool to deal with it. It's just a matter of as the BKBs are now 5 seconds each. I'm sure. Like the window. Storm is actually 7.
Yeah, but PA's 5.
Yeah, but I mean, with PA, like you're already jumping in with your BKB, and you have to kill somebody in that time. Like that's just how the hero works. And now they both know Roche is up, and they're gonna smoke again and go out there because nobody's gotten rid of this goddamn trap. Look, they're gonna smoke again right now.
Yeah,
right. Okay, Shaker.
He's in the right spot. He's in the right spot. He's doing it. He's doing the due diligence.
He doesn't have buyback though. He's got to blink right now. Yep.
And then
Fissure.
Cut him off.
Oh, he echoed!
Oh, no.
Oh, but they got the Aegis. They took the Aegis. They got the kill and the Aegis on the TA. This is a complete disaster. Storm's trying to kill people with those.
Meanwhile, Sniper just having a field day here.
Yep. And Storm kills the Kunkka eventually, but he did get the cheese. Omni Knight did get out. Maybe no. Omni Knight's not getting out anywhere. He's dead.
Or is he?
Cheese the Storm.
Freaking battle. But again, they're ignoring the Sniper, who's the real damage here.
Well, the TA does more damage than the Sniper, but the issue is the damage they killed.
Do the damage.
Yeah. But yeah, again, they just didn't. They aren't thinking of these TA traps, and these TA traps are giving them perfect vision of what's happening. They were able to get the Roche kill out of that too.
Yeah, that was pretty huge. If they didn't get the Roche kill, honestly, Dire could have knocked him out and maybe gone to end mid. I mean,
Well, and if
that was
Earthshaker,
huge.
I think he got blinked
Yes.
because I'm pretty sure his blink got canceled. He went to Fissure
Definitely.
and then tried to blink Echo, and so he got blinked probably by Sniper, and then just his, Echo does
Well,
nothing.
he hadn't fissured yet. He tried to just blink Echo, which is not the play. You have to start with a fissure here, and guarantee you've at least done something to cut them off. Like that was
Yeah,
the
if
key.
he
You
if he had
have
just
to
blinked out and fissured that fountain and forced them to
Exactly.
use blinks to get over the fissure, giving you time to react. Like there's no Centaur Ags, like that would have been the play, I think.
And at the minimum, you do one of two things: you force out a BKB so they don't get hit with the fissure, or you cancel their blinks and they have to wait a full 3 seconds, and you've thrown off their entire global plus
Still,
jump in
we've kind
combo.
of hit this point where the TA is almost maxed out. They did
Yeah.
lose the Aegis there. That's a huge deal. The fact that you don't have the Aegis mean they can't really high ground that effectively. Yeah, and it's just like, man, they're losing this Roche fight again because of these traps, and
Yeah.
he's absolutely right. The TA is pretty maxed out. Like, she can get a Moonshard, she can eat it, she can get Boots of Travel too, and then she can maybe get like a Divine, a Daedalus, a Butterfly, something else instead of Blink, or maybe
Yeah.
Deso. You pick which one you value to get rid of.
Smoke
but-
on the way here.
PA still has a decent amount of room. You can trade out Vlad's for a full Satanic. You could, there's a lot of things you can trade. Same
Yeah,
with Storm.
certainly.
Storm's got a lot of room to grow. Omni Knight still has 2 slots to fill. Oracle has a
He's
Yule's
going
now.
Radiance, by the way. Omni Radiance. He
that
does
is
have
terrible.
Ags.
Oh my god, Storm just wasted all of his mana and is now just dead.
Andy BK bead.
And they use the Global Guardian Angel to... He needs to buy back and fight this. Okay. I guess the call was out, and they're just gonna let the Oracle die, so that's fine. Yeah, so Storm can't be that cavalier with his mana, and he especially cannot be... Like, that was good smoke. The thing is, though, because they didn't push lanes before that smoke, and that's part of the reason why it was kind of unexpected, they aren't going to get any much out of it. Like, Oracle will be dead for this fight, I guess.
By
But
the
they
way,
did
we
use
have
the
Return
Global.
Aura. That is worth noting. Everyone has Return Aura at level
Yeah.
25 with the Centaur. And we have some pretty... we have some heroes that are decently squishy if they try and do any damage.
Yeah, this tower is just dead.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
no Echo BKB was used on
Guardian Angel was used.
Storm. He's down to 5 seconds. Hey, Guardian Angel was used. Oof.
Yeah, he popped it. Because Global came out, he kind of reacted a little slow. If he'd gotten the Guardian Angel out in time, maybe Storm lives, but like the explosive damage on him is just too much. Still,
Yeah.
they should be looking to fight right now, I think, because yeah, they're pinging out. They know where this Kunk is coming back. They want to kill this Kunkka. Problem is that the team, like, there's no Oracle. It's very hard. Like, they're not down in gold even. This TA is really strong. They're just getting crappy initiations because these traps are giving vision. They just need a gem. If Shaker
Yeah.
would buy a gem and just have a gem and they just kill all these traps, like, how much easier would this game be for them?
But dude, I got Shadow Blade. Can't do it. Can't do it.
I don't have slots, man. I gotta carry my. I need my BKB and all this smoke and all this stuff. It's like, yeah,
It's
vision is important.
Yeah, he played really well throughout the game. It's just a couple missteps have
They're
really
gonna get
cost
gone
them.
on here. They're split. Yep, dead. PA is silenced up because Global came after the BKB. Now PA's in trouble. PA's getting bloodborne up. Oh, there's a nice Echo to maybe turn this, but PA's just getting chunked dead. And they keep going on the silencer. PA buys back. Storm's getting chunked, and no one. The silencer now hits. The sniper hits so hard, and no one's going on him. And they keep going on the silencer after he's already globaled. Just a complete waste of the Storm's time. Kill the sniper.
Yeah,
And
this
now,
might be it.
yeah, this might be it.
Echo was used again.
It was a good attempt to get the Echo turn,
Yeah,
but the
it's a good
sniper
idea.
wasn't caught in it. That's the main issue they have.
Just means they have nothing left in the tank.
Yeah. You think you got to give up this lane of racks? Oh, what was that zip? He just zipped into everything.
I don't know. I really don't.
Yeah, I guess just trying to repel them.
Something we haven't talked about, the TAPA matchup is looking real rough right now with the, 9 refraction charges on TA? Like,
Yeah, the
PA
late
wants
game
to
matchup.
jump in, but does not have the opportunity to do so because they don't have a lot of people with any dots or anything, you know?
Yeah, and the main thing is they need to jump the sniper. They have to kill the people out in the TA and kite the TA
Yeah.
out, and they just keep trying to engage up on this TA and just blow her up. And they were able to burst her before, and they still can if they get an echo on her and there's no refraction up, and she just takes a ton of, because echo, if there's anything around,
Yeah.
the echo will strip the refraction pretty damn quick. So
You also now have MKB on the way for
and she's
sniper,
gotta-
or he's not buying it. No, he wants his buyback.
yeah, he wants his buyback. The butterfly's coming on the TA. It's what she's opted to get.
There it is.
Yeah. There's a full pipe, and a halberd up on the centaur off that. Like, they're getting so many items. It was an even game before when the other team was up 6K, just because I kind of had the distribution of it. Because Ani and I having all these items is great, but he keeps getting caught, or a hero gets caught and he can't save them, and then they're 4v5,
Yeah.
and all of his worth is kind of useless because you can't actually man up on them. They need to smoke
Exactly.
themselves and try to take this fight, I think.
Yeah, they've been on the back foot, and
I think they have a
rightfully
smoke
so.
bomb.
But
No, he just has like two things of one dust. Roche can respond in 24 seconds. They're in no position to contest it.
this is late game global 2 coming into play.
Look at Kunkka.
And-
He's got a halberd and a ghost scepter.
Yeah, love it, love it.
They can't kill anyone. Like damage is the problem because your two supports do no damage, and or at least your offlaner doesn't do damage, and your Oracle doesn't do damage at this point.
TA's got that butterfly now. It's just
Yeah.
the PA right now just can't hit anyone.
Oh, they got a DD now. Yep. TA wants to go in. They're gonna try to force this. They're gonna force this Rax fight with his DD. Put the Deso back in to hit the tower. And they're Xing him for this.
Oh yeah, that's how you do it.
They have a Yules though. If
Yeah, Oracle Yules.
yeah, if the Yules play comes out properly, it can cause some serious issues for this. Repel was used and wasted.
Yules.
Well, you have to kind of mind game it because he can pull it back. It lasts what, 8 seconds? Yeah. So, but you gotta make the attempt.
Right.
Yeah, he keeps trying to do the purge instead of just using him. And looks like that's all they're gonna do. The Roche didn't spawn. The Roche is not gonna spawn for 40. Not that they know. They'll know when it's up because there's a trap. But I don't see how they win this game.
How Dire does? Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they need like the mother of all echoes to catch Sniper and TA, and then they need the Storm to not spend all of his energy trying to kill a Silencer, and he needs to kill the Sniper.
Yeah, this is also late game PA problems too. You know.
Yeah, but TA runs into these same issues. The thing is that TA is 10k above the PA.
Right.
Okay, they're smoking out. This is a good play. They need to catch somebody. Oh, Storm isn't smoked anymore, and he's going to walk over a trap. Oh, he's jumping on nothing.
On the
They know
trap.
Roche is up. Well, they know Roche
Saying
is up.
hello, I'm
That's
here.
good. Storm's got his Lotus and a Lincoln's. Storm's got all these items, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel like... I feel like maybe the Bloodthorn earlier was the play. Like, he needs more damage.
Yes,
He's
he
got-
does.
He's got 3 defensive items.
Yes, he does.
I also
That's
prefer the Shivas to the Lotus. Like, yeah, okay, you get the extra utility getting rid of another silence, but like the extra attack slow is actually a big deal. And now they're just gonna get Roche for free. No, okay. They gotta get these traps out. Okay, they're finally starting to get some of these traps down. They cannot give up this Roche.
No, this Roche is the game
Yeah,
for Dire.
yeah. if the Radiant loses this Roche fight, it's not game for them at all. But look, top, there's this big wave. The second silencer shows there, like they should maybe try to.
Yeah, Radiant is super ready for this too. The Centaur's just waiting.
Yeah, they're now. Yeah, 2 halberds. Oh, he caught the. Oh, but he spent all this mana. What?
0 mana.
Are these zips?
Now he's got to go base now. He can't sit here for this long, can he? No.
He
look.
will.
Oh, he's gonna have to
not
at
there.
this point. Smart play by the TA, by the way, swapping out the Deso for the butterfly to take Roche. Cheeky.
Yeah, she's been doing that. Like, she was doing that when they were exiting the tier 3 bot. Like,
yeah,
just swapping it out. I'd honestly swap the Blink probably at this point. Just for this sort of situation when it's going to be a static fight. There's the Yules. He gets the silencer. That's actually pretty big. And the Guardian Angel comes out. Now that's a pretty good play. They take out the silencer. Yeah, the PA is doing what he can. King Kunk is trying to do what he can. Storm is running around. He needs to get out. The disarm on the TA. TA's refraction's getting low. Oh, there's the Echo. There they go. They caught out. Omni has Radiance? Somebody have a Radiance? I thought I saw one.
Omni does not have Radiance. Wow, that was a big play, and looks like they're buying back to contest.
They aren't going to get there in time. They actually
not.
take this rush. And that whole thing, so the Storm was able to kill the Omni. He panicked, Yules himself before the Bloodthorn came out. Then the Bloodthorn was able to kill him. They got that. The Guardian Angel, the Global Guardian Angel, actually worked out beautifully because it meant that no one could really die when the TA went in and committed her BKB to go in. Sniper was going, and then everyone just got caught in that Echo because the Earthshaker didn't try for an early Echo, he went for the Echo late. And they took out the Kunkka, they took out the Silencer, Centaur's initiation. Like, the whole thing just comboed really well. And that kind of showed, like, they keep losing these fights mostly because somebody got caught out and died before they could be saved. That time, the Storm caught somebody else out, no Global ever came, and then the saves all went off. Now PA has an MKB.
The fight was separated out, low ground versus high ground.
Yeah. And the Guardian Angel, that TA was just sitting there with the Guardian Angel, and that's why...
big.
I just think I thought the early Bloodthorn, it worked out for her, but man, if she had a Diffusal, she just kills 2 heroes there. Like,
I guess so, yeah. I don't know. It's the Guardian Angel up to this point hasn't been a big factor.
They had to disengage multiple fights for the run. Like, I just don't see, like, in this sort of late game situation where you're just trading items, like, now this Butterfly is completely countered out. Like, yeah, Storm doesn't have MKB, but he has a Bloodthorn, and Storm really isn't killing unless your BKB's down anyways. So, like, what does the Butterfly do? And now PA is able to buy an MKB. Like, now this is when you're like, man, I have this Butterfly. Like, I guess I traded out for a Diffusal. Like, I don't even know. Like, this is where you start running into this. Because the PA is starting to catch up on items. She's got her Scotty up. She's going to go for a Moonshard next. Like, I honestly think she should get an AC next and get rid of the Deso for the AC. The minus armor is comparable, and the defensive value is so huge.
I agree with that. The Deso at this point isn't that important, and the AC does that and more.
I mean, actually, what she should do is you backpack it, because if you're pushing a tower, pushing Roche or something, you could swap out the Scotty or the MKB for the Deso, and then it's pretty important. Still, they bought back on all their cores, so now with the Aegis Cheese, I think you just have to go for this, because in this fight, you win the game.
Absolutely. Yep, but this has to be it.
I was saying, like, that it wasn't how they could win the fight, and they just proved me wrong there. I didn't think they could get a fight like that. Like, I just didn't think they would be able to, but...
The Storm zipping in and focusing down the Silencer, like, you had you had TA and Sniper both here in this area, and then you had the rest of the fight going on here. When you're able to separate those two out, then you have a Centaur jumping in solo, you have a Kunkka solo. Like, once you pick them apart and you force them to make a move like that, you can win that fight.
I guess it's I guess it comes down to this. Like, he's correctly prioritizing killing the Silencer, but oftentimes he ends up killing him after Globals come out. Like, once Global comes out, Silencer is no longer relevant. Yeah, he kind of punches hard now because he's 24 int and it's late game Silencer, and he's got a Yules and he can silence you, that's annoying. But fundamentally, once he's got Global, instantly the target of choice goes to, I gotta kill Sniper. Like, he's the other guy I can kill. And the fact that Sniper doesn't have a BKB is actually tilting me. This is like a pure go-through build. Like, I've got a Silver Edge, that's a defensive item. No, it's not. If you have a BKB, like, yeah, it doesn't save from PA, but it saves you from Echo, it saves you from Storm. If you BKB, Storm actually doesn't do that much to you. He does hit pretty hard. Well, he has a DD right now, that's why he hits hard. Like, he does hit pretty hard, but, like, he's not going to actually be able to man-fight you with BKB up.
Oh, look at this Storm. Whoa. He's getting a little adventurous here. They have
a
lot of ways to pop his link.
He has Aegis.
But he's
BKB.
also completely alone.
But he did get that tier 3 tower dead. Like,
I mean, he got it.
Yeah. I mean, as a Storm with an Aegis, you kind of got to do that crap, right? Like, that's how the hero works. Like, right now, yeah, he's just trying to... He gets disarmed. Oh, they get the Echo onto 2. There's the Global. But the Global Guardian Angel comes out. And now the boat's going to come in, it's going to hit, but nobody's really dying. But nobody's dying on either side, so I'm not sure who this favors. The Storm's got the Oracle ult on, is just kind of going to town on the Silencer again, but Silencer has already used Global, so who cares? And meanwhile, the PA just gets shredded. Again, he's prioritizing the Silencer over everything, but he prioritizes it after Global instead of killing the Silencer, killing anyone else.
There's your problem. You nailed it. I mean, there's not much more to it. Is if he gets off Global, that's the hero. That's the end of him. Don't worry about him. Just pick on the Sniper. He doesn't have BKB.
Or the
He's
Kunkka.
Still vulnerable.
The Kunkka
He's relatively
boated
squishy.
everyone. Like,
the Kunkka boat landed. That was pretty massive.
But once that was done, like, okay, then supports aren't who you kill anymore. Like,
stop
even focusing the TA makes a lot of sense then. Like, okay, we've got to try to kill the TA. The big spells are out. But they do have buyback on all their heroes, so they should be able to buy back. And oh, Storm, you cannot get caught now.
Oh boy. Alright.
That's actually good.
Center alt baited. That worked out.
They gotta buy back. They gotta fight for these racks. That was a very premature glyph, though.
It looks like they're gonna bail. Oh man, this game.
This game is gonna go long, and there's at least one more after this. So.
Holy.
Hey man, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Like, I understand that.
I'm in for this one, but I'm definitely gonna have to go after this.
After this game? Okay.
Yeah. Jeez. This Silencer though, this poor guy, he's got a Hurricane Pike and Yules. And then you look over at the Shaker. Remember the Shaker was doing pretty well. He still wants this BKB so badly. Just get a Force Staff. Just get out of there, you know? Blink, Echo, Force. No one cares about you after that.
And if they do and you force this yourself and they dive you, it's even better. Like, it's the same thing with the Silencer. Like, once he's done this Global off, like, if he gets off another E on somebody, he's done great. Like,
right, you're like a poor man's Bat Rider, debating.
That's why I don't like his Hurricane Pike. Like, I get the urge, oh, it's efficient, I can finish this, and now he's going Hex. Like, just get a Refresher. Like, if you just get Force Staff, Refresher, like, when you're the position 5 Silencer, that's your life. Like, you get a Force Staff, you get a Glimmer. Like, get these defensive things, not this Hurricane Pike so you can, like, punch people. Like, who cares?
He probably just wants to tank up. You know, he's been picked on this game. Rightfully so, but if you
want to tank up, you buy a Ghost Scepter with that money.
Yes, it's very true. It's not something people talk about enough. Ghost Scepter is a great counter to Storm.
Yeah, he doesn't buy Diffusal. Oh, this smoke. 2 smokes run into each other. The Earthshaker gets a double Echo, catches out the Sniper. Can they finish up the Sniper? The Global Silence comes out, and the Guardian Angel comes out, though, so now they gotta kite this whole thing. The boat still goes onto the few, but they're still trying to catch out. They get a Hex onto the Sniper, but nobody finishes them off. The PA's going in, but her BKB's down. They caught out the Kunkka. Kunkka's dead.
They just kept trying to go on the Centaur. The Centaur does not
Well,
care.
no, they hexed up the Storm. They were trying to get the Sniper, but he got forced out. And then the Centaur was just in there, and they just kind of had to fight him. It's the whole, like, there's this guy who's actually stunning us. He just attracts the attention. But you're right. Still, they got Global out. Guardian Angel was committed, though. And
yeah, those two kind of cancel each other in terms of how important they are. But they're pushing.
Echo was used as well, actually, so... Okay, buyback. They need to get back.
Yeah, and boat is
Oh,
up.
the PA got caught! She got abyssaled up. She might actually just die. Yep, she's dead. She has a buyback. She has to commit it.
Storm, you gotta get out.
Oh, PA bought back. She cannot die here. Save her. And this might be game. PA's not gonna get out. Oh no!
The storm zipped away from him. He was about to jump to the storm.
I don't think that's enough to get him away.
Probably not.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's very cute. It's kind of like, I don't know. I am broadcasting to people, though, so. Yeah.
I thought I was going to do one game at 5 o'clock.
No.
I'm just letting this go.
Yep.
I'm letting this play out. Here goes the racks.
They're going for kills, though. If TA dies here, this is actually a big problem for them.
They've got to kill this sniper. They keep ignoring this sniper.
No, but the TA doesn't have buyback. If they kill her...
Oh, she blinks out, dodges that last hit.
She's dead. Storm got her. Storm has buyback. This is fine.
Zip time.
Yeah, Storm buys back, zips in on the sniper, murder him.
Oh, the clutch centaur ult.
Oh! He can't find him, he can't find him! Okay,
God,
now they have a window to win. They gotta defend their top racks, they gotta push the lanes, but they've got a big window here to win the game, because they got 60 seconds where they'll have PA and there'll be no TA. That's why TA going that aggro, like, I know it's how their hero works, but it's very scary.
I still don't know, man. This is still sniper we're talking about. And the centaur does have buyback.
Sniper has no BKB, what is he gonna do? Like, he gets forced out or something like that, but if they jump and kill him, does he have buyback? Let's go to buyback status.
The problem is, normally, I would agree, but they have been having a hell of a time trying to catch him.
That's because the Centaur's been forcing him, or
exactly.
who's been forcing him out?
Centaur's been
it's been
sort
the
of distracting.
It's been the silencer.
The silencer who's been forcing him. But Centaur's been jumping in and drawing all the attention.
Still, they have no Kunkka for 40 seconds. They can end this game in the time that TA's dead. If PA has boots of travel. She has boots of travel, right? She's there. Okay. There's not the play where your creep dies.
Ho ho ha ha.
Yeah, he's got the 7 shrapnel charges.
By the way, DD Storm Spirit, that's pretty massive at this point in the game.
Yeah, he actually hits buildings now.
550 damage right now. 529.
They're doing the right thing, though. They're basically sitting in fountain.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. You're just going to lose 2 lanes of racks for this. Now you got it back. They're going for
Look at the
megas.
storm. You got DD.
Yeah, actually, yeah. If they commit for this, BKB. He's got a BKB.
Oh, God.
Guardian Angel came out. BKBs are out. They've got to get the megas, though. They have to get these megas. TA's up.
Oh, this Omni.
They're making the call. Commit for the megas.
They're getting ho ho ha ha. It's so bad.
They are. But they got the megas to maybe lose the game.
Oh, I don't know, though.
I think they've lost this game. It's Storm and Oracle versus all of them.
Yeah, I don't know how they fight into that.
Well, I think they just should have popped their BKBs and committed for the megas and then run.
If the PA doesn't die there, they have a shot. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know how they defend this. The side lanes are not pushed in at all.
Nope. They're just going to throw in this. Storm and Oracle got to work some miracles.
Yeah, this has to be some kind of massive outplay. Also, no buyback on Storm.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, all they had in between the two. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, they got 2 racks and they just leave. But then they decided to go for megas. But then they had to commit for the megas entirely. He gets bloodthorned up. There's the Oracle. There's his BKB. He does manage to kill the
silencer. But who cares?
Yeah, he's already used his global, man.
That hero doesn't hit buildings.
That's GG. So,
I'll tell you 2 to 2.
WSS, a little bit, some late game misplays by Daft Gank are going to leave WSS with a 2-1 lead. It's best of 5. So we're going to have a Game 4 coming up soon, and at least one more game. Thank you, Mr. Blue, for joining me.
Yeah, hell of a
to be
game.
able to be here. Yeah, it was a hell of a game. All of these games have been hell of a games, actually. They've been super entertaining, so...
Yeah, really well played by both sides. We give them crap, but I mean, these guys play their hearts out. You can tell.
Yeah, like, I try to, like, say when people make great plays and then when they make mistakes. And then, you like, what else are you going to talk about? You talk about item builds. What else could they do, maybe?
Right.
Like,
Right.
That's what you do. Like, none of them, like, are doing anything that's, like, flaming. But we're going to take a 5-minute break because everyone's got to pee. I've got to get some caffeine. And you've got to go, like, probably kid wrangle or, like, wife wrangle. One of the two.
Game of Thrones wrangle, too. Can't forget about that one.
I'm just going to watch it.
That's also wife wrangle. They go hand in hand.
Over my dog. Yeah, they do. So, anyways, I'm going to put the stream on to pause a little bit. Thank you for joining me, Mr. Blue.